It's Christmas Day for the back, and we're back, training back. Yes, this exercise in particular was a low duration one, so it's simple. 4 exercises and 4 working sets. Dead easy. The goal here is low volume, high intensity, high weight. Trying to build strength, mass and size onto the back. So first things first here, what we're doing is just a warm-up. So I'm trying to drive as much blood as I possibly can into those lats. When it comes to the first exercise, which I'm going to explain in a second, I want my lats to be 2 big hanging chunks of ribeye meat. I want to be able to feel them. So for the warm-up, the first exercise we're going with is chin-ups. I like supinated wrist chin-ups. It allows me to be able to drive my humerus, my elbow, right down to the base of my spine. So when you're doing these, imagine it very much like a close grip pull-up. I can get very good squeeze and contraction with the lats, and as you see, I'm going to overload the weight here unweighted. So for now, it's just a warm-up. It's body weight. Some reps I'm completely stretching at the bottom. Other reps I'm keeping a wee bit of tension on it. But the goal here is just to get the form locked in, the joints feeling nice, and again a bit of blood. So this is primer 1. So what a primer is, similar to a warm-up. A primer is you're going to take a fraction of the weight that your working set's going to be, and you're going to carry it for around about 10 to 12 reps. Again, the goal is to get a bit of a pump on the lats, but also to drive blood, and also it's feeding the weight. So, you know, before my max weight here, I'm drip feeding my weight as I go, preparing my joints, allowing my muscle fibers to increase recruitment as they go along, allowing me to be able to form to my max when it comes to that last set. But we're not training to failure here, just close stimulation on these sets. And as you see, the second one here, it's a feeder set. So this one is 40 kilo to my waist. This one, I'm just going for about 7 reps. Again, I do not want to tax myself out. I'm taking it very slow on the negative, squeeze as much as I can. Now, what you may notice with these is sometimes the chin doesn't get above the bar. Now, for weighted pull-ups, that's okay. I mean, for me, that's the maximum contraction squeeze I'm going to get with driving my elbows back, but I can fail complete lat squeeze in doing so. Sometimes it is worth sacrificing a little bit of the squeeze if you're going to give it in return for a lot more weight and intensity. So this is going to be my working set here, 50 kilo, and the goal is at least between 6, and that's me almost falling like a dickhead. The goal is for 6 to 10 reps range. So in here you see, get a good squeeze at the top. I'm getting around about 6 reps here. And then when I can't do any more, that's more or less failure there, bad form. And then I'm going to rest pause it for about 4 seconds, 7 seconds, and then back in, which then I'm able to drive out 2. I'd say 1.5 there. And then I write that my logbook down, track it for next week. And then what's going to be more effective here is a drop back. We're going to drop this back, going to reduce 25 to 30% off that 50 kilo. And that's going to give it around 32.5 kilos. Again, I want this even fucking slower. I want to really feel this. I want to stretch them lats completely. Now, being that this is my big compound movement, I am not so concerned with super slow movements in the pull-ups. Now, I do still need quality, which I deliver, but I'm not looking for anything overly ridiculous. I do feel like for these weighted pull-ups, you do need to throw the weight about a wee bit and get a bit of ego. Now, this is the kind of shit here that you need the quality for now when it comes to the isolation machines. But for now, we're in dumbbell rows, 1 working set. Now, before this, I did do a warm-up, 30 kilo dumbbells for around about 18 reps straight away after. This is my working set here. So 1 working set, 40 kilos for 14 reps. Again, bit of a higher rep range from what I normally do. I would normally prefer a heavier dumbbell weight for around 6 to 10, maybe 11 at a push. But unfortunately, the gym I was training at only has 40s for the max it goes up to. But pre-exhaustion on the chin up and stuff allows these to be quite effective on 40. So again, as you can see, my goal is to try to drive my elbows to the base of my spine every time with full lockout. Now, as you can see, as I row up, you might see a wee bit of a chest lift, but that's okay. That's just the lats doing their job. That'll naturally lift it. Okay, so the 2 isolations. So I've done 2 compounds, now it's 2 isolations. pull down with neutral grip handles. This is full stacked. I have to add an additional 2 kilo actually onto this machine and wedge it in somewhere. So as you can see again, I'm really aggressively on the positive squeezing, but similarly on the negative, it's very controlled on the way up and full stretched. These are isolation machines, people, so you want these to be, this is where you want the quality to really shine for you, because it's isolating that target grip you're looking. So you really want to give it everything you can and reap as much reward out of it as possible. As you can see here, it's a complete failure, and I can't do any more iPods at the top. And then the fourth last one working set is a similar pull down, but this is only using a pull down grip. Neutral grip. Shit. Neutral grip, close grip. And again, the goal here is to drive the elbows as much as I can, and if I can get around about 9 reps here. Last 9 rep is more or less failure with not complete range of motion squeeze, so it's a partial rep, but that's something I tracked down in my book to try to get better for next week. Yeah, so this back exercise, guys, 4 simple exercises here, 4 working sets. Sometimes that's all required, and that can be just as effective.